In Toronto, the USA gets ready to play its third and last friendly before the start of World Cup qualifying.
Control the rhythm, Landon. Control the rhythm, Clint. Clint, on the other side, get in the box. Cross on the other side, get yourself in the box. Get a goal with your head, Clint.
Remember guys, we work together as a unit. Go forward together, we get back together. We're a very, very good team.
This is only going through hard work today. This is only going to work that if somebody's not there right now, that somebody else wakes him up. And it's only going to work if you run for each other and not passing and stop. So this is going to be first work, and then we're going to tell them who we are. Okay guys? Yeah. Take your brain out there. Come on. USA!
Come on, guys.
Despite opportunities on the offensive end, neither the USA nor Canada can find the breakthrough.
You know, it's a difficult game to play in. You know, every time you play Canada, you know, that's our northern rival, and they did a good job the other night of limiting our chances and you know, putting good pressure on our midfielders. We would have hoped to certainly get the victory in that game. But again, you know, we know that we've played some good games so far. We've had some good periods, but it's about putting that together for 90 minutes.
We think the game could have been better, but we also feel like we're playing pretty good at the moment in the fact that we kept a clean sheet. We felt like we dominated most parts of that game, which I don't think anyone can argue. Those are all important factors, particularly leading into these next couple of games.
Both teams finished deadlocked 0-0 after trading late chances.
Friendly games are very necessary, they're very important in order to learn, in order to see players, how they play and deal with certain things. But the real benchmark are qualifying games and games that count for points. So you want to get the job done, you know, and you want to kind of signal that to the team.
It's really important that we kind of get our focus now on World Cup qualifying. World Cup qualifying is coming up, you know, Friday, and you will see, you know, time goes by really fast now. Tomorrow in Tampa, it's Monday, and then it's already Friday. So we got to be really conscious about that. We got to be focused and do everything possible to be really, really sharp for Friday night.
The USA hits the road again, this time traveling south to Florida. After 19 days, dozens of training sessions, and 3 difficult matches, Jurgen Klinsmann gives the team its first day off in nearly 3 weeks.
After the game in Toronto against Canada, and also after almost 3 weeks of hard work, I think, you know, we got then to a point where I said, you know what, I think we give them a day off just to refresh a bit their minds. They did a tremendous amount of work over the last 3 weeks, you know, and with a great attitude, a lot of effort put in, and so they deserve the day off.
The team enjoys the day off in different ways. Players go to the pool, others shop, while many use the time to relax in bed. Carlos Bocanegra, Steve Cherundolo, Brad Gazan, Jermaine Jones, and Chris Wondolowski spend the day on the golf course.
That's gonna run by.
Hey! Great birdie.
The group shares some fine moments on the course, but the shot of the day goes to Gazan, a goalkeeper more accustomed to saving shots than making them.
Not bad, Goose.
Just like mini golf, Sven. Just like mini golf. Did you get it? Yes.
Thank you. Exactly. No problem, man.
Cheers, bro.
Good looking out.
With the day off behind them, the USA returns to the field with commitment, concentrating firmly on the opening World Cup qualifier less than 60 hours away.
So now we're back to business. We had 2 days prior to World Cup qualifiers. So what we'd like to ask all of you is, even knowing coming from a day off, you know, might be a little bit stiff and stuff, but to shoot you up here, you know, and that only works by yourselves. We can't help with that. So let's get yourself in a mood of serious, mood of pushing yourself. If you're a little bit stiff, got to do the extra little yard and stuff like that, you know, because we want to do quality work now here. So everything we do this morning, let's do it highest quality possible, you know, and be serious about it. And then we're kind of ready to focus in and zoom in and to go towards Antigua.
Everyone was ready to go. Everyone was excited. You know, sometimes when you step away just for a day, you know, it gives you that boost that you need. You know, kind of recharge the batteries a little bit. And I think we had a very good, sharp session yesterday. I think certainly, you know, from my standpoint, you know, the most competitive session that I've been a part of for this training camp. You know, guys were fighting hard, you know, getting after each other in a good way, and you know, that's what we need.
The players compete against each other on the practice field, while defender Fabian Johnson's calf strain leaves him battling against time. Everyone makes his case to be in the starting 11 against Antigua and Barbuda. But regardless of the names on the team sheet, the players have confidence in each other, built from experience in big games.
Every now and again, Jurgen will change the lineup, and I've played enough games with those guys. We played enough games together, no matter who's in the back four, that there is a level of comfort that we all have together. So again, it's just reminding each other, if there's a new guy that comes in who didn't play the last game, you know, for example, Clarence, I know all of Clarence's tendencies. I know how he likes to operate. You're just kind of switching on to be on that same page very quickly, and it's not very difficult when you know how a guy plays.
The intensity on the field increases with the game drawing closer. Off the field, the focus narrows as well. Chief Scout Carlos Juarez reviews a scouting report on Antigua and Barbuda with the entire coaching staff.
From a cultural point of view, characters, their mind, how they think, how they behave. Yeah. What did you see there?
They're inexperienced, so they almost have like a casual fighting spirit. You know, they go through any measure to try to win. In other words, they get very physical, you know, but they're not totally disciplined that they stay with it. It's inconsistent.
Mm-hmm. We have to take Antigua very seriously. There's no way that any of the players will underestimate Antigua. They will play extremely defensive against us. They will kind of hope for a counter break or maybe a set piece to score on us. And you do not want to be not focused right from the first second on. So we expect our players to go on the field and to be sharp from the first moment. And if it's not the case that somebody thinks, you know, he can take it lightly, then he will come out after a few minutes.
The USA gears up to take the first small step in an 18-month process they hope will end amongst the elite in Brazil. Qualifying for the 2014 FIFA World Cup begins with the team going in search of 3 points in Tampa, Florida.
We have to be very, very sharp because they have nothing to lose. You know, they can throw caution to the wind and just give it a go. So certainly don't want to get caught and be naive in this game. It's something that we have to be sharp from the first whistle. I think, you know, if we can put in a very good, strong first 20-25 minutes, you know, in these types of games, it's possible the team can run out of gas, and as long as we stay focused and the task at hand, and you know, we'll get our goals, and hopefully more will follow.
Yes!
We want to get off on the right foot. We want to win the game and start off strong. And I think the one thing about qualifying is, if you don't start off strong, you're always playing catch up. You're always trying to establish yourself in the group, always trying to get back to the top of the group, and it's not easy, you know, especially how difficult the road games are in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. So it's important that we start off against Antigua with a win, because I think at the end of the day, a string of really good performances creates good results. And so the better rhythm we can get in, the more confidence we can begin to build, that will then again bode well for the games coming up in this group. And it's the first stage of World Cup qualifying, so we want to get off to a flyer.